Welcome to ClickMyProject.com. Now we are going to discuss about the project ECG Biometric Recognition Review System Proposal and Benchmark Evaluation. Now we are going to discuss about the abstract of the process. In this process, we perform an extensive analysis and comparison of different scenarios in ECG biometric systems. We consider the verification and identification task. These are the two tasks majorly included in this project, that is the single and multi-session settings and single and multi-lead ECG records with traditionals and user-friendly devices. The process for extracting the features based on the peaks, then the peaks are represented as the test features. Hence, in this process, we done both the verification and identification based on the ECG peaks only. The feature classification done is by using the machine learning method. By using this machine learning only, we are going to classify whether the person ECG is authenticated or unauthorized person. Then finally we have the performance like accuracy, which is evaluated in terms of percentage. In case of the percentage of accuracy is high, the performance of the classification is high. Based on this criteria only, we are going to decide whether the classification is giving the good accuracy or not. Now we are going to discuss about the flow diagram of the process. These are the overall working flow of this project. This project consists the modules such as input signal, pre-processing, feature extraction, classification, finally performance estimation. At first, the input signal is taken from the dataset. The dataset consists of lots of ECG signals, which is having both the persons of authenticated as well as the unauthorized persons. After getting any one signal from the input dataset, the pre-processing is carried out. In this pre-processing, we have two kinds of pre-processing stages is there. One is the noise removal, then the another one is the signal limitation. In this noise removal, in case of any noises is present in the signal, the noisy peaks will be excluded by means of the filtering method. After doing the noise removal, that is the filtering, we just move to the second stage of the pre-processing, that is the signal limitation. In case of the length of the signal is high, due to that length, we are going to limit the length of the signals. For example, if we have an length is around 1 lakh in the sense of x-axis, we are going to reduce into 1000, because the reason is, in case of the length of the signal is too much of high in the sense, the system may be hang. After doing the pre-processing, the feature extraction will be carried out. In this feature extraction, we have two kinds of feature method will be there. One is based on the peak detection, then the another one is the local features. After detecting each and every peaks in the signal, we are doing the local feature extraction by means of the mean, standard deviation and variance. After doing this one, the output of this feature extraction will be the feature vector, which is the form of the test feature. After doing the feature extraction, we are going to do the classification by means of the machine learning. Here we are going to use the multi-class SVM to recognize whether the input signal is the authenticated or unauthenticated. In case of authenticated, the result will be displayed as normal. In case of unauthorized, the result will be displayed as an abnormal signals. The classification consists of three inputs, that is based on the test feature, train feature and labels. After doing the classification, we just move to the final stage of the project, that is the performance estimation. The performance will be evaluated based on the three parameters. One is accuracy, then the second one is the sensitivity, and third one is specificity. Based on these three criteria only, we are going to decide our process is efficient or not. Now we are going to discuss about the running procedure of the project. At first, open the Spider 3.7 and then change the current directory like this. After doing the changing the current directory, we have to open the main file.py. If you want to execute the file, just go to here and click the run button. After clicking the run button, the dataset will be open. In that dataset, you can see the several persons. You can select any one person and then you can select the signal from that folder. After the selection of the input signal, the process will be done one by one automatically. The results will be shown in the console window. Now we can see the results one by one. Now this is the input signal which we have taken from the user side. So user can select any one signal from the A, B, C, D, E person. So after doing the selection of the signal, the corresponding signal is shown in this console window. After doing the selection, we just doing the signal limitation. Here you can see the difference between the x-axis here and here. Now the x-axis limit is around 3500. Now this having the pre-processed signal in the x-axis size of 1000. Now we have limiting the signal. After doing the limitation, the second stage of the pre-processing is peak detections. So in this peak detections, we are doing the peaks like this. Here the R peaks was calculated. Each and every R peaks will be evaluated and then plotted like this graph. After doing the peak detections, the feature also extracted from this peaks. After doing this one, the features will be splitted into two form. One is the test feature, then the another one is the train feature. So the ratio of the test and train features are 20:8, which means the 20% of test data and 80% of train data. After doing this one, the convolutional neural network is applied. This is based on the deep learning method to extract the features from the signal. After doing the feature extraction, everything, the feature values are displayed here. This is belongs to the test feature. After extracting the features, we are just move to the classification side. In this classification side, we are first of all how to recognize person 2 from the data set. So lots of person will be there, like person 1, person 2, person 3, up to person 5 will be there. So among that, here the recognized person is 2. From that 2, we are recognized when the result is authorized or unauthorized. In case of unauthorized, the result will be displayed as an unauthenticated. Finally, the classification stage. In this classification, we have two parameters. One is accuracy and error rate. The accuracy is around 98% and error rate is around 2%.